Okay, well, it happened, but for a good reason. The cryptocurrency market took a massive correction today with huge amounts of selling, a massive capitulation event, but the reality is I'm still super bullish on this market, and I'm going to tell you exactly why in this video. So make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget, subscribe to this channel so you are kept up to date with everything going on in the market. Don't sell your bags until you've watched this video. That being said, let's get into it. So the best place to probably start is here. We can see there was $1.72 billion worth of liquidations, of which $1.56 billion was of the long positions. Remember, whenever the market is going one way and people seem to think it's going to continue, it has this funny way of humbling you very, very quickly. And we saw some huge liquidations coming in on a number of different platforms. Some of these being 2 million here on Binance. We see 3 million, 3 million, 6 million, some humongous liquidations, especially when you go back to the real moment of capitulation. $14.65 million worth of a long position liquidated is absolutely insane. But the question has to be why? And for that, we need to understand, well, what's going on in the background, what's about to land, and more importantly, what is coming very soon. We've been tracking ETF volume for a while on this channel now, nearly $5 billion worth of volume. And you can see how much buying pressure was coming in. In fact, while the market was dumping, guess who was buying Bitcoin? That's right, Fidelity and BlackRock. So as the price continues to push down, you see these big institutional players coming in with huge amounts of leverage and scooping up on the dip. You only have to take a look at the price of Bitcoin right now, and it's just about to break back above 98,000. For reference, we dropped as low as 94,200. Now, typically in a bear market or a bull market, you get corrections. Bull markets tend to be more difficult. We can see 10%, 20%, maybe even a 30% correction, while everybody thinks the market is going one way. But there are other things going on with this. There are other reasons as to why the market took a massive correction today, one of which could be this. Russia has just put forward the proposal to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Now, many of you will know that statement as a US potential strategic reserve put forward by Cynthia Lumens as part of the Donald Trump administration. Well, Russia now are getting involved as well. It won't be too long until China decide they're going to do it. In fact, they're already voting and opening up the laws, particularly when it comes to cryptocurrency regulation around mining and custody of your cryptos. This is a big deal, and this actually is breaking news. So not only do we see this huge market dump, all of a sudden Russia now wants to create a strategic reserve. Some people may say that that's coincidence. Some people may say that's absolute deliberateness. And the other thing, don't forget, today or later on today, Michael Saylor will be at Microsoft to talk about Bitcoin and putting it onto their balance sheet. Why would it be important, and why would it be such an effort for it? The other one that's going forward is Amazon, and potentially even putting 5% stake proposal is a huge amount that they could be having on their platform as well. It says Bitcoin might become part of Amazon's treasury strategy as the online retail giant shareholders are pushing for the adoption of cryptocurrency in its assets. So why is this, and how does this all link back to this massive market correction? Well, understand, when the market corrected, people bought the dip. You may ask yourself, why? Why did they buy the dip? Well, guess what? It's cheaper if they buy it at a lower price. And the lower they get it, well, the more upside they have. You only have to take a look at some of these top holder wallets to see exactly what they've been buying. Robinhood here buying 5,500 Bitcoin, as well as people like Kraken buying nearly 1,000, and many, many more. We actually have seen some massive amounts of accumulation in the last even 7 days. Bitfinex here with 7,000 Bitcoin, as well as just random top holder wallets, all buying huge amounts of Bitcoin. And this is the problem. What you get in these kind of markets, a real volatility, a real push down, liquidate plenty of assets, and everyone buys it in at the bottom end. And that's exactly what we saw. It's a big flush. $1.7 billion wiped off the total market. Well, guess where it went? Into the pockets of those with the biggest and deepest pockets. Exchanges, whales, and everything else. It is simply just a moment in time. This is why I'm bullish on the market. The fact that we see a huge correction, everybody's panicking. In fact, some people were in my live stream telling me they sold their bags. And then it's announced that Russia will be creating a strategic Bitcoin reserve, that China are releasing regulation when it comes to cryptocurrency, and much, much more. These times are going to test you. They're absolutely going to be a measure of your resolve in this market. Understand, at $100,000 for one Bitcoin, it is still incredibly undervalued. My expectation will be around the $200,000 to $220,000 mark this bull market, and I think we're going to get there. You're going to see altcoins start to rally as well as the total market. So please, understand where you are, try and do a little bit of education to see exactly what does some of these points mean. The fact we came down, retested that 50-day exponential moving average and bounced perfectly is another bullish catalyst, and certainly for the price of Bitcoin. And I think we're going to see significant moves. Now, tomorrow, today, depending how you look at it, could be massive. If Microsoft vote to go green on Bitcoin, expect a massive rally. In fact, we could even be retesting $100,000 by the end of the today. So let me know what you guys think down below. And just quickly, before I go, let me tell you about one other thing that is on the move, and that's the token I launched, which is Marbit. Guess what? We got a $5,000 prize pool coming this Sunday. Check out the Telegram in the description. Go and grab yourself a bag of Marbits. You're going to need it to be entered into that race of marbles on Sunday with a potential top prize of $1,500 and over $5,000 in prize pools money. So look, get yourselves in there. Guess what? It's paid out in Ethereum. So that's what you need for this upcoming bull market. So check out marbits.io. Link in the description as always. And thank you so much for watching the video. We'll be back soon. Take care. Bye-bye.